All right, so here we go, my party people. First problem of the day. So, what we have on the screen here, no matter what we have on the screen, am I doing the right thing by reading in a local gym, 51% of the gym's 400 members are right? No, I'm not doing the right thing here. Remember, no matter what the word problem is, the first thing you want to do before you let that test anxiety take over is you want to understand what the goal of the question is. That's the first thing first. So, with that said, what is the number of members in the program? Sounds good. So, right over here, we want to know blank members in program. Remember, it's not about trying to hit a home run and solve the question. We want to understand what the goal is first, and then let the information that we're about to read through, we're going to let that information lead the way in terms of what we're trying to do and how we're going to get there. So we want to know how many members are in this special program. And it says in a local gym, 51% of the gym's 400 members are enrolled in a special training program. What's the number of members in that program? All I need to do to solve this problem, or to see how I'm going to solve this problem, is by highlighting this right here. 51% of the gym's 400 members, let me write this over here, right over here. Let me use green as well. So 51% of the gym's 400 members. And then it says are enrolled in the special training program. So are special members. So with that, everybody, here's how we're going to slowly but surely build that confidence. We just want to translate this English that they give us into math with the tools that we've learned. 51%, we don't need to do anything with that. But everybody hit me. The word of means what? Right, means multiply. So we have 51% multiplied by the gym's 400 members. So that's multiplied by 400. And then everybody, the word is, the word will be, the word are. It means what? Yeah, it means equals. 51% of the 400 members are members, equals members. And then we have the special members. So, my party people, quick question. Are we working forward or are we working backwards here? Right. We can confidently say we are working forward because we have the percent and the original, and you multiply those to get your result. So there that is. So that's where we know we can be confident about what we're about to do here, because we know we'll get the correct answer as long as we calculate correctly. So again, everybody, don't stress yourself about the numbers as much as you stress yourself about the setup. The setup is what you really want to stress yourself out over, because we can work on our blanket calculation skills all the way through, from proportions to distance, rate, time to this. So we can work on that any day of the week. But working on the setup, we have to take that more precise approach. My party people, do you understand where I'm coming from? Excellent. So with that, let's finish the problem here with the calculation. Here we go. We are going to have 400 multiplied by 51%. But remember, we have to turn that into a decimal first. So that'll be 0.51. One's twice to the left, and that's what we'll get. So we have 400 multiplied by 0.51. If we wanted to get this done in a faster way, we could use that little mental math trick that I talked to you about a couple of slides ago, where I said, hey, instead of moving the decimal place over on just the percent, you can go ahead and do it twice anywhere, as long as it's a total of 2 times to the left. And we can actually just do this. And it turns into 51 times 4. Hold that thought right there. I'm going to show you what this is, show you what this is, and show you that it's the exact same thing. And hopefully it's something you can take with you moving forward. So here we are. Let me move this over here to do the calculation, and let's try it out. So we'll have 0 times 1, 0 times 1, 4 times 5, that's 20. Then, from here, we're going to go with the 5, so let's put a 0 here to make room. 0 times 5, 0 times 5. Oh, excuse me, I went so fast trying to rush this because I want to do both in the time period, so let me go ahead and take a pause and bring it back right here. 1 times 0, that's 0. 0 times 1, that's 0. And then we have 4 times 1. I know, I made y'all nervous. I know. It means you care. It's all good. So that's going to be 4 times 1 to get 4. Then we'll go ahead and move it forward now the right way to the 5 over here, putting a 0 first. And then we have 0 times 5, 0 times 5, and then 4 times 5, that'll be 20. So once we add everything all up, nice and easy, we'll end up having 0, 0, 4, 0, 2. But my party people, how many times are we bringing that decimal back? That's right, we're going to bring it back twice, and we're good. 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're all good. 204, and we're all set. Now with that, yeah, that's going to be C, 204, right on. But let me just show you again. We could have moved that decimal place twice anywhere, as long as it's a total of 2 times. So I can do once right here and once over here. It just makes more sense to do it twice in the 400 because you essentially get rid of those zeros. Look at what happens when we do that. 51 times 4. Look at that. No zeros, no crazy amounts of zeros to deal with. This is just going to be 1 times 4 is 4. 5 times 4 is 20. 204, and with that quick analysis, understanding how you can manipulate those decimals, it'll give you an easier time if you see this going on. So with that said, my party people, boom, the answer is C. Are we ready to see the next question? Right on. Sounds good. Moving forward to the next question momentarily.